Luka Doncic is going to make the Dallas Mavericks regret this trade for the rest of their life. He is going to go on a vengeance tour and prove to that organization, you just made the dumbest mistake ever. Now, they claim that, well, we want to move off him because, he gained some weight. He was at, I think, 260 pounds. And we just don't trust him to maintain his weight. And we think that somehow, some way, we'll be better without a guy who took them to the NBA Finals. Now, if you saw some clips after they won the Western Conference Finals, the assistant GM, Michael Finley, as Luka was drinking one of these beer cans, he came over and took it away from Luka. So there was some things going on in the organization where they just didn't trust Luka to maintain his weight. They didn't trust that he could catapult this team to a championship, which I think is nuts to me because you ran into the Boston Celtics. Yes, Luka did not play great defense, but offensively, he's a juggernaut. You can't stop the guy. You think, oh, he's unathletic, he's slow, but he's always getting to his spots. He's always getting to the free throw line. He's shooting those step back threes. He's really good in the painted area. And I don't understand why would you make this move. Another thing I don't get for the Dallas Mavericks, they didn't even entertain other offers. They never went to other teams and said, hey, what do you think about Luka Doncic? What would you give up for him? You didn't go to the Spurs who had draft picks. You didn't go to the Chicago Bulls. You could have got assets there. You didn't even do you did a 3-team trade, but you got nothing in return. So again, the GM looks like a complete fool. And if I'm Luka Doncic, obviously I'm marking that game for Dallas. I think Dallas goes to LA on February 25th. I'm putting on a show. But when I'm going back to Dallas, I want to destroy them. I want to put them out of their misery. I hope that somehow, some way, I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but you never know, that we see Dallas and the Lakers in the playoffs. And I hope that series reminds Dallas of the biggest mistake they've ever made. Because if we get that series, I guarantee Luka will want to sweep them. Like just absolutely pick them apart and make them regret everything they've done. Because, man, what Luka's feeling right now, he's going to be fired up. I'm telling you right now, he's going to go to LA and want to prove something and tell, the organization, you done messed up. You gave me away for a bag of chips and you're adding fuel to my fire. Like, why in the world would the GM come out and say things like this? Saying, oh, yeah, he can't manage his weight. We were concerned about his conditioning and we need defense. And I'm like, dude, what are you thinking? Did you not watch him during the playoff run last year? What he averaged, the numbers he put up, that step back three he made on Rudy Gobert? Yeah, they lost to the Celtics. That stuff happens all the time. But it's not like Luka doesn't need a whole lot to have a championship roster. I mean, the roster they had 3 years ago wasn't that great, and he got to the Western Conference Finals. Like, what are we doing here? And here's the thing about the LA Lakers. They don't need a whole lot. They have DFS, which I think it was a great pickup as a wing. Rui's still around. LeBron's still there. Dalton Connect. I know he has been shooting as well, but I think he's got some promise. You got Austin Reeves, and Jared Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent, Christian Wood. What they should do next, if I'm the Lakers, I'm definitely moving off Gabe and Christian Wood and just getting a center. And maybe I know Vanderbilt's good, but he just can't stay healthy. Maybe move off of him as well, and you get another just scoring punch off the bench. Now all of a sudden you got your big man, you've got Luka, you got Rui LeBron, and you keep Austin Reeves, of course. And you upgrade some pieces around this. It's really proven around the edges for the Lakers right now. But you see what's going on here. Luka's in town. He's going to kill the Mavericks. And the Lakers are in a good spot right now. I think they're fifth in the West. So, yeah, 28-19. They're in a good spot. I know they play Dallas on the 25th. They play them again. Or they go to Dallas on April 9th. We'll see if Luka wants to play that game because I know that teams start to rest their players to get them ready for the playoffs. But I really hope he plays that game and just absolutely obliterates. It'll be funny if Dallas is trying to get in the play-in spot. I guarantee Luka will play in that game just to knock them out and make them feel his wrath. So that would be a great storyline because I don't know if they're gonna if it's realistic for them to meet in the first round of the playoffs, but this game alone is going to be must watch. And I'm hoping this game. I know I mentioned that Dallas is going tank mode, but regardless of where Dallas is at in the standings, I think Luka should play and just destroy them that day. Because what they've done to this guy is absolutely insanity and just disrespectful. You don't do this to a superstar player and treat him this way. It costs him money as well, where he's not going to get his super max. And he never wanted to leave. Nico Harrison even mentioned, like, yeah, there's no talks about Luka wanting, to leave or not seeking an extension. Like, what? You're saying this on national television. Like, why are we doing this? You're not serious right now. I mean, come on, bro. Maybe you want to keep some things to yourself because you're not making yourself look good right now. And again, you're giving Luka all the motivation in the world. I think we're going to see something incredible from Luka Doncic. I thought this after he was going to come back from his calf injury. He's going to remind the world, hey, man, I'm a top 5 player. You might have forgot about me, but I'm back and I'm here to get the Mavericks back where they need to be. But now you're just adding a lot of motivation. And here's the thing, maybe his condition is not that great, but he's going to be playing with LeBron James. He's going to learn a lot of important things from LeBron, how to keep your body in shape, how to just stay active. Like that's going to help Luka playing alongside LeBron James, even if it's for like a short period of time. That's only going to help him with his career, extend things. And now it's really up to the front office of the Lakers. We'll talk about it in another video, but you know, Luka is going to be fine. And I think he's just going to go on a tear here. And he's going to probably average like 30 a night, give you like 12 assists and 10 rebounds. I could see a triple double when he comes back after this injury. And I hope that his calf injury doesn't get worse because I am concerned about it. We've seen calf strains in the past where it leads to an Achilles injury. I'm not wishing that, but we saw this with Kevin Durant in the NBA Finals. He came back in game 5 towards Achilles. He was out for a year, and it took him time to ramp back up. So if I'm the Lakers, obviously I want Luka to go out there and just destroy everybody. Let Dallas know that you should be in deep regret. But at the end of the day, make sure you manage him because you got to look at this long term. Yes, I know LeBron wants to win, but it's about building around Luka Doncic. He's the best player on this roster right now. And man, I just am excited to see how Luka's going to respond because I'm telling you right now, he's going to tear people apart. And I feel, bad for the league. And you want to thank anybody, thank Nico Harrison. He's just giving him all the, firepower. He's giving him all the motivation. And yeah, that wasn't a good idea to share those thoughts in the press because all you're doing is just making Luka upset. And an angry Luka Doncic is just not good. And I think there's gonna be a lot of people support him, and other people won't, because he plays for the Lakers. I'm a Celtics fan, so obviously I don't want the Lakers to succeed. But as a basketball fan, I'm fascinated by this story. I'm intrigued, and I really hope that Luka plays in both games. Obviously, I want him to be healthy. I know he has his physical today. I'm sure that will be fine. And yeah, let's just get this show started. This is going to be some fun basketball, and Luka's going to go on a tear, and everybody should be terrified of that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how do you think Luka Doncic is going to play when he gets back from this injury? How do you think he's going to play against Dallas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.